It's funny how some years don't announce themselves. They dawn to arrive with fireworks or wild new shapes or some screaming red line that shakes your chest. They just quietly change the rules while you're not looking. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. About how 2025, sliding into 2026, might be the moment when the idea of a driver-esque car stops meaning what we think it means. Because one car this year did something to me. Not on paper, not on a spec sheet. It surprised me right near the end of a long drive, when the road was empty and the radio was off, and I didn't expect that at all. See, I grew up believing certain things were sacred, and cars were sacred. You earned them. You waited for them. You paid for them. They were louder, rougher, a little bit angry, like they didn't care if you were tired or late or just wanted a calm drive home. And for a long time, that was the point. But here we are now, and I'm rolling down a dark highway in a 2026 M340i, hands warm on the wheel, engine humming instead of shouting. And I catch myself smiling for a reason that has nothing to do with lap times. That's when it hits me. This car isn't trying to impress me, it's just good, quietly, confidently good. The throttle doesn't jump at you like a caffeine overdose. It responds like it knows what you're about to ask before you ask it. The steering isn't begging for applause, but it talks in that low, honest voice you only hear when a car isn't trying too hard. And somewhere between third and fourth gear, I start thinking about old cars, about an E46 I once drove way too fast on a road I shouldn't have been on. About how back then, speed felt like rebellion. Now, speed feels like trust. The M340i exists because the world changed. Traffic changed, roads changed, life changed. Most of us don't wake up every morning ready to fight our car anymore. We want something that can be calm at 7 a.m. and still feel alive at 11 p.m. Here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. Most people who buy an M3 don't drive it like an M3. And that's not an insult. That's reality. I've seen M3s crawling over potholes, stuck in traffic. Suspension set to comfort because comfort suddenly matters when your back hurts a little more than it used to. I've seen owners scared of scraping carbon lips that cost more than my first car. So what happens when a car shows up that gives you 90% of that thrill without asking for sacrifices? The M340i doesn't flex, it doesn't announce itself. It just does the job and then keeps going. You feel it when the road opens up for a second. Not a racetrack. Just a stretch of asphalt where the lane markings blur and the night air gets cooler, the car settles. The chassis breathes. And for a moment, you're not thinking about money or modes or badges, then it sneaks up on you. That thought, wait, why does this feel like enough? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Enough used to be boring. Now, enough feels mature. This car isn't trying to scare you. It's trying to stay with you for the long haul, for the daily grind. For the random midnight drive when you don't even know where you're going. And yeah, eventually the numbers show up. They always do. When you realize you're saving over 20 grand. When you realize you're getting something that launches around the same time with tech that doesn't feel like an afterthought, with speed that shows up whenever you ask for it, not just when you brave enough to push. But that's not the moment that sticks with me. The moment is when I turn the car off, silence, and I don't feel like I compromised. That's dangerous. Because compromise is how we've justified M cars for decades. I'm not saying the M3 is obsolete. It's still a monster. It still has that edge, that barely contained chaos that makes your palms sweat. There is a romance to that, like a song you only play loud when no one else is home. But the M340i? That's the song you play every day, and somehow it still hits. Here's the line that keeps looping in my head. What if the best driver's car isn't the wildest one anymore, but the one that understands you the most? Because this car feels like it was built by people who realize something important. Most of us aren't chasing lap records. We're chasing moments. That brief pull onto the highway, that empty on-ramp at night. That feeling when a car doesn't demand attention, it earns it. And that's what surprised me, not the speed, not the balance, but the fact that I didn't miss the drama as much as I thought I would. So now I'm curious, and honestly, a little unsettled. If a car like this exists, If it gives you this much for this price with this ease, what does that say about what we really want from performance cars now?